Sports talk conversations with a good laugh mixed in. This is the Sports Talk with Thetford and Ashby podcast from Double T 97.3, presented by Cantex Roofing and Construction.
I'm Mike Hebert, owner of Cantex Roofing and Construction. Every day is game day, and we'll get it right when it comes to your roofing, construction, windows, and mirrors. Call Cantex Roofing and Construction today. Together, we are one serving you.
All righty, Lubbock Sports Medicine.
Yes, sir.
We had Kevin Crawford on a couple of weeks ago. He's one of the head guys over there. He is the medical director for Texas Tech Athletics. That's kind of a big job. And he's one of the key docs at Lubbock Sports Med. They have such a great team. Go to LubbockSportsMed.com and check them out. And if you start asking around, you'll be amazed at how many people have had great experience at Lubbock Sports Medicine and what they do. And they take care of our athletes, and they'll take care of you too. Also, Todd Dry Cleaners, 4511 98th Street, 19th and Quaker. Gary and I have been using them for years now, and I had nothing but positive. I mean, they're just awesome. First class.
I've only actually gone to pick it up once. But,
I don't usually go pick it up either.
But it's really neat when
you can drive
Terry
in.
Gets home with it. It's really neat.
Terry gets home.
And really clean.
Will she pick up mine?
Lubbock Sports Station with Sports Talk with Thetford and Ashby on Double T 97.3.
Well, All-American Eatery. We were there yesterday with Rick Dykes. Had a great lunch. You know, it's funny because we were just sitting there eating, and Rick Dykes inside the Clear Blue goes, "Man, this food is great."
Yeah, it is. And it's almost like shut your eyes, point at the menu. And he had the chicken salad. Luckily, he shared a little of it with me because that's good chicken salad. And I remember his chicken salad, and I don't even remember oh, my gosh, I had no, that was early in the week. I had the meatloaf on Wednesday.
Yeah.
And I was coming home from the track meet. Elementary school track meet, 90-something degrees. Let me tell you what.
Nothing like it.
You don't look forward to it, but you're glad you went.
Well.
But we're coming home, and we're driving All-Americans right out there by Cooper, so pulled in there, had the meatloaf. My gosh.
Delicious.
Oh, everything's good. Everything. Oh, I
had the Najere Kennedy, which is a burger without the buns with 3 cheeses on it, and it was so good. It really was.
And we need to probably start doing topless stuff
and we had
whatever
wings,
you call it.
And they're always good.
We need to start eating less bread.
Abel and Jennifer and Michael, the whole family. It's a family affair.
All right, you want to hear
out there.
This is a scoop.
Okay.
And you heard it here first. There's fixing to be an All-American Sweets. And you know what that is?
No.
It's next door to All-American Eatery. And it's not open, so don't be running right out there to be their first customer.
Yeah, I remember Jennifer telling us.
It's going to be here in about a month, All-American Sweets. So if you need pies and cakes and cookies and stuff like that.
She is an amazing cook. Yeah. All those pies and cakes you see in there, she fixes them.
Yeah. So anyway, and we'll let you know when it's open and you can run out there and get you. Because there's really not that many places around that you can go. Remember Furs, you used to do that. And then Furs had a pie kitchen.
Yeah, Furs pie
over
kitchen.
on 50th. And then I don't think it's there anymore.
No.
You know, it's probably a Jiffy Lube or something. But I know what it's not. I don't know what it is. So
we ought to drive over there and look.
All right, here.
Did you drive to it right now?
Yeah.
Where it was?
Oh, yeah. It's right down from the old Dunkin' Donuts. Or what was the donut place called? That's 50 years ago.
No, it wasn't Dunkin'
right there
Donuts.
On 50. It was
Mr. Donut.
Something like that.
I used to go there a bunch.
Yeah.
We'd go there because we'd be up in the middle of the night for some reason.
Playing cards.
Yeah, we'd be playing cards. Then we'd go to Mr. Donut. And about 4 o'clock in the morning, they put the chocolate on the chocolate donuts. You cannot even believe how good they were. Hot chocolate on those donuts.
Oh, that's great.
It was so good.
That is great.
All right. They're not open, so we're not advertising them.
No.
Neither's First Pie Kitchen.
No.
This is all
we're
about
just going down memory lane here.
All-American Eatery. I will tell you need to write this number down. This is Laurie Kasler with Senior Benefit Solutions, 781-3904. Now, this is Monday through Friday. This is her office. And she will help you with your Medicare, because I know you don't know what you're doing, because I don't know anybody that does. You know, it's so complicated. The government's involved, so it's so complicated.
You can pretend like you know, but And even if you did know at one time, they change that stuff all the time.
They change it, and Lori's on top of it. So give her a call, and you could go see her at 2513 86th Street, Suite B, and right behind the movie theater over there off of University. And she's easy to find, and she'd love to help you.
Just south of the movie theater.
I'll promise you will enjoy your time visiting with Lori Kasler, and she'll give you great knowledge.
All right. You know who we're fixing to have on?
Yeah.
Brad King.
Is he still up there?
Clearview.
Somewhere, wherever they're having the Pimlico? Where is it?
Well, I didn't even ask him if he's going. I don't think he's going. Brad, are you there?
I am. I'm here.
All right. Where is there? Where are you?
I am same spot you are. I'm in Lubbock today.
Oh, okay. Are they going to race in Lubbock? This is great.
No, not yet.
You're going to get that done for us, though, aren't you? Get the one of the big three down here.
I know you've been to lots of Kentucky Derbies. Have you been to the Preakness a few times or ever?
No, I've never been to the Preakness. I've been to where the Pimlico. I've been to that racetrack before, but never to the Preakness race itself.
It's not at the Pimlico because they're what's going on? Is it being redeveloped?
That's right. They tore it completely down and going to rebuild all the grandstand and the barn areas, and so it's at a temporary facility this year at Laurel, which is another racetrack right outside Baltimore.
Okay. And there's 14 horses, and I'm reading here, the last time 14 horses raced in the Preakness was in 2011.
Is there usually less, I'm assuming?
Less. There's normally less, right?
That's correct, yeah. I mean, it's a wide open field, so everybody decided to show up.
Oh, it's because they got a chance.
Yeah.
That's
all right.
Right.
Now, last week, apparently, I lost a lunch to you because my horse. I think your horse beat me by 1 or something like that.
Well, neither one of us should be too proud of our picks.
Well, you could be at least a little prouder because you're going to get a lunch out of the deal. But all right, hey, let's go back to the couple of weeks ago when the Kentucky Derby, and there's a horse about to get in there to the what do they call that the
gate.
The gates.
The starting gate.
Starting gates, and then he just rears up and just flat falls over. Over on his back. You couldn't make that stuff up. If you saw it in a movie, you wouldn't believe it happened. But you're about to run in the Kentucky Derby. So anyway.
Yeah, that's bad timing for sure.
Well,
I mean, you're asking these horses to do a lot of things. They're around 150,000 people for the first time too. So
no, that's right.
Some of them just don't handle it mentally.
But if it's my horse or if I'm the jockey and this is the Kentucky Derby, I'm saying, hey, get up. We're about to run.
They don't give you that option.
Yeah, I know it. So we'll sign a waiver.
Do you do anything, Brad, to prepare them for that gate experience? Because you see the horses are kind of.
Yeah, they've been through those gates, many times. It's just you can't replicate 150,000 people is the problem.
Yeah, you could ask them to be quiet.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
But I was real disappointed they didn't let that horse run because, it's the Kentucky Derby. So anyway.
He's in today, though.
Oh, that's what I was going to ask. Tell me his name because I'm going to pull for him.
Great White is his name.
Great.
Yeah, he's
White.
a 15-1.
I'm pulling for Great White today. You talk about from... you hear rags to riches. This would be, rags to riches.
But the horse didn't fall on the jockey when he fell over.
No. I mean, you don't want to say that's common, but, when they're, even when horses are out in the fields playing by themselves, they'll do that every now and then.
Just fall over.
Practice it.
Yeah, they just get to playing and they rear up like that and just go a little too far.
It's like a fire. Stop, drop, and roll.
Do they learn? I don't need to go that far.
This is about as high. This is about as high as I can go.
It's like all of us. A 15-year-old kid does a lot of weird things that a 30-year-old person doesn't.
Okay,
and vice versa.
But when you're 30, you're not in any races.
That's right.
It doesn't matter. All right, this Iron Honor is the favorite at 9-2.
That's right.
Is that a Lubbock, Texas horse?
No, we do have a horse in the 7 hole that is out of New Mexico ran and started his career in New Mexico.
I love this name.
Oh, that's great.
The hell we did. Rick Dykes was talking about it. He's 15.
That's the Peacocks.
Yeah.
That's right.
All
Yeah,
right.
that's
Now tell me
exactly
the hell we did.
Yeah, the hell we did.
Okay, now that horse is owned by a bunch that Casey Petrie, and that's some Dykes blood
That's right.
there.
Yeah.
And he married into that family, which, hey,
That's right.
thumbs up,
The Peacocks,
Casey.
and they're from San Antonio, but have run in New Mexico and this part of the country for Joe Peacock, his dad. I mean, he's run in this part of the world for 50 years.
All right, do you know the story how he got his name, the hell we did?
I do, yeah.
Do you mind telling our listeners?
Sure, you bet. They had a horse named Senor Buscador 3 or 4 years ago that was very successful, won the biggest race in the world in purse-wise in Saudi Arabia. But when they named that horse, the Joe Peacock said, "The hell we did." He didn't like that name, and so right then they wrote down that name. We're going to name one later on. The hell we did.
Well, that's funny.
All right, I'm now officially for the hell we did, and I'm hoping Great White finishes second.
Yeah, that's right.
Be a good parlay.
It's always fun when there's a little bit of a connection for any of us.
Well, without a doubt. Okay, now tell us real quickly about you got a place out in Lexington, and
Yeah, we've bought a farm out there, and we don't have any horses on it yet or anything, but in time we'll put our horses there, and it's a project right now, but we're making progress with it every day. So,
well, when folks in Lubbock think horse racing, I think Ruidoso would come to mind. Now, the future, they may not think that, but have you heard anything about what's going on in Ruidoso as far as replacing the track?
No, I mean, I think we're kind of in a standstill right now just until they call it the burn scar on the mountain starts regrowing some vegetation to help the flooding situation. And until that changes, I don't think we're going to be seeing a lot of racing in in Ruidoso for sure.
And then what I hear is that we're waiting on the government to do something, and good luck on that. I think those trees and vegetation will grow up before the government gets around to,
especially the New Mexico government.
Yeah.
All right, let me ask you this, Brad. Some of these horses didn't run. Like Iron Horse did not run in the Kentucky Derby, and then whatever the horse that won, Golden Tempo is not running in the Preakness.
That's right.
So why don't they? How are they going to win all three if they don't run in them?
Yeah, I mean, that's always a big question anymore. It's just, you're the 2 weeks in between the races. That is, in today's racing, they feel like that's a very close time frame. Several years ago, that was the usual, but anymore they want to give them definitely more time between races.
Well, if they move the race, then.
Yeah, they really should.
Yeah, that's what I think is probably going to happen in the future. They're going to go another week or two in between the races.
Who was the last Triple Crown winner? This is trivia.
I believe Justify.
So Justify is probably pretty happy that there will not be a Triple Crown winner this year.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Nobody wants their streak broken, for sure.
All right.
It says here that Derby winner Golden Tempo is skipping the Preakness, marking the third time in 5 years that the victor in the Run for the Roses isn't competing in the Run for the Black-Eyed Susans. I didn't even know that was called that. The Black-Eyed Susans.
Is that peas?
I guess.
That's right. That's the Derby. They use roses for the blanket for the winter, and it's the Black-Eyed Susan and for the Preakness.
Yeah. And that's not. It seems like it's not near as important as roses.
It's a North American flowering plant.
Okay. The Black-Eyed Susans.
I found this on the web.
Oh, that's okay.
What's a
Thank you.
Black-Eyed Susan North American flowering plant? Check it out.
We have a guest in our studio, Siri.
Okay. I'll tell you what's irritating is you ask Siri a question, and this, Brad, to see if this irritates you or not. and you just ask her a question. Well, I'll let you know that when you quit driving.
Yeah.
Oh,
Say,
yeah.
well, I'm going to have to look while I'm driving
that's probably
now.
smart, but we shouldn't use it while we're driving, but sometimes we need it also.
Yeah, sad to know that you're driving.
What? No, I asked her something. Swear this is last night. I was going to ask her something. I don't know what it was related to, but she wouldn't answer me, and I was in a golf cart. We were in a golf cart, and she would not answer me.
I bet you, Brad, you're not probably around Gary near as much as me. And I'll tell you, Siri is worn out by Gary Ashby. He wears her out.
Well,
he gets his money's worth out of that.
Well, I've been around people all my life that talk, and they're not 100%. They think they're 100% sure they're right.
Yeah.
But Siri will double check them.
Yeah.
And so now I can say, well, you're not 100% right. In fact, you're not even close. So anyway, that's what I use Siri's for, is the right answer.
He uses her a bunch.
Yeah.
All right, so this race today is at 6:01. Why 1? Central Time. It's 6:01. That's what they have as the start time.
Huh.
Yeah, if it comes on at 6, there won't be a lot of pregame, will there?
No, there won't. No, not at all.
Okay, here we go. This is just fun. Taj Mahal is 5-1. Chip Honcho is 5-1.
Here, let me try to win my lunch back.
And Incredibolt is 5-1. And then
Right. Okay, pick your horse, and I'll pick something else.
Oh, well, you go.
Iron Honor's 9-2. That's the favorite.
All right, since I lost the last one, I'll take Iron Honor.
Let me write it down. Gary has Iron
I
Honor.
forgot who I had last time.
I wrote it down, but I didn't bring it today.
I'll take the hell we did just for the.
Good job, good job.
I'll take them too. I just like that's funny.
I mean, you can hear that name being roared as they come down the lane, can't you?
That's exactly right. And down the stretch they come.
The hell we did. I'm gonna take Incredibolt.
Incredibolt,
because Brad's already got the hell we did.
All right. All right, and the house has Great White.
Yeah.
Big B has Great White.
Sounds good.
Okay. All right, my friend, we appreciate you.
Hey, y'all have a good day.
Hey, we'll see you, Brad.
Hey, real quickly, Clearview.
82nd Street.
Yes,
82nd. How long you had that place?
We're working on our 18th year now.
Good grief.
My gosh.
Well, y'all started about the same time we started this show.
Yeah.
So.
A little bit before.
Anyway, well, y'all do a great job, and we appreciate you, man.
Hey, thank y'all. Y'all have a great day.
Okie doke.
See you, Brad
King, our roving reporter.
Clearview Auto Glass.
And he's roving around Lubbock today, so
and he can help you.
So
got
anyway.
dings and chips and
now you know who to bet on today at the Preakness.
Yep.
We'll talk more stuff.
I'm not really sure they know who to bet on.
Oh, we got Tech softball talk when we come back.
Yes.
Right after these messages, we'll have Kyle Rogers.
Sports talk conversations with a good laugh mixed in. This is the Sports Talk with Thetford and Ashby podcast from Double T 97.3, presented by Cantex Roofing and Construction.
Fuddruckers Cafe Venture. Fuddruckers is at 66th and Milwaukee. Great restaurant, great food, and make your hamburger the way you want to make it. Got lots of different meats to choose from. But y'all, I got the chicken bites the other day.
Yeah,
unbelievable how good they tasted. They just do everything good at Fuddruckers, and of course Cafe Venture, catering of any size group, big or small, full menu, anything you're looking for, they can do it. Mickey Rogers and Fuddruckers, Daniel Stanton. They have been doing it a long time, do a great job.
From 1 to 3,000,
yeah,
they can take care of you.
They can do it. Quarter 4, just outside the loop on Slide Road. It is our store. They got their brand new Texas Tech line of apparel that they just introduced, and Brad Wright's really excited about it. Y'all go see them. This store is absolutely amazing. You'll love it.
We now return to Sports Talk with Thetford and Ashby on Double T 97.3.
Just say on quarter 4, tell you what, they've been big in this community for 50 plus years, and they used to go under a strange name, Cardinals.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, so now they got a Quarter 4, and I did not think that would ever catch on, but it certainly has.
I like it.
Quarter 4.
All right. Linco Distributors and J&W Services is the big name of the company. Brett Beck, Scott Blakely, Cade Walton, a whole team of people down there. They had to do a big flyer to put all the different things they can do in the oil and gas business because they can do everything. Yeah, I just can't. If you need this group on your team, it's Red Raiders, and they will help everybody, and they do a great job for you. So make them a part of your team because they can make everything go smoother and better at J&W Services, Linco Distributors in Midland, Texas, serving all of the Permian Basin and other areas. So you'll go see them and get signed up. Also, Mighty Wash, big deal in Lubbock because we got them all over town now. And
well, I'm going to tell you this. Yesterday we had a car wash owner's dream.
Yes.
We had rain during a dust storm. So there's going to be a line there, but let me tell you, they get you in and out of there. Get in line. It won't take that long. Go right now and you can listen to the show while you're in line. Yeah,
free vacuums. They got. They even give us, a couple of slots where you can get it hand dried, completely hand dried. They do hand dry it, but that's the quickie one. But they got some bays over there you can get it hand dried and get it really slicked up nice. They want to do you a good job at Mighty Wash, and they do. All righty.
We hadn't had this
we
fellow on in a
Kyle
while.
Rogers here with us. Is that right?
Kyle, you there?
I believe so.
Hey, where are you? You already out at the ballpark?
No, I'm sitting in my office at the house.
Okay. All right.
Well, before we get into the softball, tell folks what you do, Kyle, because you're with a bunch of...
Everybody's wondering.
I'm in real estate and property management. I own a property management company called Raybrook Property Management. And then I'm also a realtor at Realty Refined, along with your lovely daughter, Mr. Ashby.
Yeah.
Well, does she ever go in there, or do you ever go in there?
Well, she's so successful, she doesn't stay in the office a lot.
Yeah.
I do go in there.
Okay. Well, a lot of both hard. I don't think they ever go. But you're out working, and you don't have to go to the office anymore, really.
No, that's the good thing about it. You don't have to go to the office. I do enjoy going to the office because the coffee's free there.
Yeah.
Well,
so, and I get a lot of work done. But yes, you're right. You don't have to go to the office. But I enjoy working over at Realty Refined with the guys and with Amy, and we have a large time over there. And Mo Evans too. Let's not forget Mo.
Don't forget Mo.
Does Mo go?
Out.
Oh my gosh.
I bet Mo does go in.
Mo goes to the office more than I do.
I'm about to say Mo probably hangs out at the office.
That's where he is. Yeah.
He's hanging. All right.
Exactly.
You've always had this great voice, and now you're putting it to work and helping make food on the table for your voice because you got a great voice. Tell folks, what do they call you out there?
I'm the public address announcer for. I do softball, Red Raider softball. I do soccer for Tom Stone and his group, and then sometimes fill in over at baseball.
All right, I think softball would be a whole lot more talking than soccer, isn't it?
Oh God, yes.
Soccer's hard.
Well, but but what would you say at soccer if you're,
it's not that soccer's hard. It's just that there's not. You don't announce everything going on.
Yeah.
You sit there, you make the original announcements at first, announce the teams, and then you sit there until somebody makes a substitution or somebody scores. And I knew nothing about soccer when they asked me to be the soccer announcer. But it's been a great time over there with Tom Stone and his group.
Well, you're very fortunate that you've got two sports that are very, very good instead of going out there and having to watch, mediocrity. So
well, I started my first foray into announcing at Texas Tech was over with softball about 4 or 5 years ago. So I've seen some of the other side. We'll say that.
You've earned your stripes.
But we're really good now. We're really good.
Yes, we are.
And it is so fun.
Are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tell you what, it is a lot of fun. And I Coach Glasgow and his group, the team and the coaches and the backup staff and all that, it is an absolute blast to go over there and call a ball game. it's an absolute blast to go over there and just watch a ball game, even if you've never seen a softball game. It is a ton of fun.
Yeah,
there's always something going on. You can count on 2 to 2.5 hours, and
that's
unless there's
nice.
a 2-hour lightning delay like last night.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's just a lot of fun, and you can tell that these girls that play for Coach Glasgow, they want to be there. They care. I mean, I can't help but think it's like playing for your granddad, and most people would like to do that. So I just think it's a whole different atmosphere than past years, and it's a lot of fun to see that place packed out.
Did you do the Ole Miss game yesterday too on the PA?
I did both games yesterday.
How good is Ole Miss?
They're good. I mean, they wouldn't be here if they weren't.
Yeah.
So I think they're good. They played Boston University yesterday, and don't call them Boston. We have to call them Boston University.
BU.
Or they're also known as the Terriers. But the Boston University tried to come back on Ole Miss in the end, probably about the 6th inning or so, but just couldn't get. They had dug themselves too far a hole at that point. But anyway, yeah, Ole Miss is good, and that's who we play at 2:00 this afternoon over at Tracy Sellers Field, and should be a dang good afternoon for some baseball or softball.
Well, did Ole Miss take out their good pitcher and allow the Terriers back into the game, or did they start their good pitcher?
If I remember correctly, they did change pitchers, and that kind of helped. But I also think maybe Ole Miss got a little complacent in thinking, well, okay, we're good. We'll wrap this up, and then you do that. And Gary, you would know this. You start feeling that way, and things will creep in and bite you.
Yeah, especially when pitching's involved. All right.
Yes.
Ole Miss was like, weren't they like 6-12 or something in the SEC? It's just something pitiful. and then because they're in the SEC, they get to go to a regional. What was their record? Do you know?
Oh, now you're asking. I'm the PA guy.
That's right.
You
don't tell them the record.
I do not know what Ole Miss record was.
Okay.
Well, Serial, no.
6-18 in conference play.
6-18 in conference.
Yeah.
My God.
Yeah.
And they're a number 2 seed.
And Brennan knows.
Yeah. Okay, tell everybody, how was the environment? How was the environment last night? When I got home, is after that 2-hour delay and a lot of people had gone home. I'm assuming it was pretty full.
It was.
Oh yeah, it was sold out for our game. There was a darn good crowd for the first game yesterday between Ole Miss and Boston, but ours was full, of course, and then we had the weather delay, so a lot of people left. But I was very surprised by the number of people who evidently just went and waited it out in their cars.
Wow.
Or in the tailgate tent that they have set up out there.
Oh,
so,
there you go.
We had a good crowd come back in.
They were out there in the tent drinking, and yeah, was it a little rowdier crowd after the break?
Yeah, they came back in, and we didn't get all 2,000 back in there, obviously, but we had a good crowd come back in, and we're able to shut it all down in the 6th inning and go home.
Okay, sold out today.
I wish it hadn't have gone so long last night, but Mother Nature's a strange thing. So just because we had the early game today, and you want to go home and get a little rest.
Yeah.
When I think about those people that came in for Boston University and Ole Miss and all, they're going, yeah, that's what we hear about, Lubbock. There's that dust.
There's that dirt.
Yeah.
So, I'll tell you a funny story. The sports information director for Marist, he was all in a tizzy about what was going on. He was a nervous guy.
Yeah, he watched the Wizard of Oz.
We were having a tornado.
Yeah.
And he's trying to tell his people back there from upstate New York, I believe it is. And he's trying to relay to his people up there why we're no longer on the air. And he's showing us pictures going, now, what's this? What's this? We're like, it's dust. Settle down. You're good.
It's a haboob.
Yeah, we're all still sitting here. So if we're all still sitting here, it's not a tornado.
Yeah.
That's just part of Brownfield coming through.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and he said they sat through. They were practicing Friday when that other one came through. So,
they're going to think it's a daily event.
But anyway, yeah, it's good to have those people in town, and they have a good fair amount of fans with them as well. To travel from all that way. Of course, the girls are all from all over, but it's good to have those teams in town.
Well, of course, we need to take care of business with Ole Miss. We need to take care of business with our region. But in the Gainesville Regional, which is Florida, they won 12-0 over Florida A&M, and Georgia Tech beat Texas State 2-1.
Oh,
so we're thinking we thought Texas State could maybe beat Florida.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah, but now it's going to be Georgia Tech that needs to beat them because if Florida doesn't make it, we'll get to host if we win.
Yeah, and here's what I say, and Coach Klasko and any coach would say the same thing. We've just got to keep winning.
That's all we got to do.
You know what?
And we worry about.
He's an amazing animal, isn't he? Because he's sitting there.
Oh,
I think I'd say, what kind of crap is this that we're the number 11 seed when we're number 2 or 3 in the nation? But he's just sitting going, yeah, that's the way it works. That's the way she goes.
Yeah, no, he is awesome, and he is very creative, imaginative. At one point last night, I look up and I'm like, we don't have a center fielder.
Yeah, I saw that.
And I got to looking around. Well, it's because we had 5. He put 5 infielders in the game. And so there was nobody in center field, but that's just the kind of stuff he does.
You got to have some success in your career to pull something like that, because as soon as they slice one down the line and your left fielder's actually over there playing rover, you look like you're an idiot. So you got to have a lot of confidence in yourself to pull something like that.
I will tell you this, Kyle, and you can vouch for this. We made them look like a little league team. What's the girl's name that was stealing all the bases?
Was that Logan Holloman or Laura Allred?
Holloman.
Holloman, yeah.
She made them look like a little league team. She just runs to first, just runs to second.
Went from first to third in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, it ended up scoring. on a bunt.
Ended up scoring. Yeah. No, we have our girls. I mean, it's no secret. We have a really good ball club.
Yeah, we're fast.
And these other teams are good in their respective, conferences and that kind of thing, and they have talent, or they wouldn't be here. But we have a really good ball club that Coach has put together, and of course there was some help with that, but that's the way the game's played now. And so I really enjoy every time I go out there and watch Tech play, regardless of who we're playing.
Well, I know you're just not just the public address announcer. You are the public address announcer. But did you see how the rest of the conference did? It looked like we fared pretty well.
So I watched. We have television up in the booth, so I kind of glance at what I can. The only thing I saw was Kansas.
They beat Michigan 1-0.
Finally winning 1-0 in extra innings, I believe.
8 innings, yeah. Oklahoma State beat Eastern Illinois 16-0. Arizona State beat McNeese 8-0. No, Texas isn't in our league anymore.
It's hard to get that out of your mind.
I know it. UCF beat Jacksonville State.
We need Florida to lose is who we need to lose.
Yeah, Jacksonville State. UCF won 2-1. So far, we've won them all. Arizona won 7-5.
I think we lost one, maybe, but maybe not.
Baylor lost to Wisconsin 2-1.
I thought we lost one game.
And that's the only one we lost. But I was watching the UCLA game. It was late last night, and UCLA was just having their way with Cal Baptist. I didn't even know they had a school.
Yeah.
They ended up winning 12-11. UCLA did.
You're kidding.
12-11.
Now that would have been great.
Yeah.
That would have been one of the all-time greats.
It can come back on you pretty quick in this game.
Yep. It's fun. You know what I've noticed, Kyle? I've been watching a lot of it now, and I'm so glad. There's a ton of interest in softball. I mean a ton. And there are lots of great teams and great players. And we're one of those teams. But there are some other teams in this country right now, that Texas being one, Tennessee being one,
OU, UCLA.
Yeah, it's going to be tough.
Florida.
Yeah, Florida State got beat by the Stetson Hatters.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, they got beat. Stetson. They were number 9. and Stetson beat them.
All right, I'm going to tell y'all something. When you're watching ESPN Plus, and I love ESPN Plus if you want to just watch lots of stuff, and my wife's out of town, so I get to do that now. But on the show 7 Innings, it just shows all that's going on in softball. Tori Vidales is one of their main women. That is Johnny Vidales' daughter. Johnny was one of the really good players for Texas Tech baseball in the mid-'80s, and that's his daughter. I think she went to A&M, and we didn't get her out here at Tech. But when you're watching that, Tori Vidales has Red Raider blood in her.
All right. Well, Kyle, thank you for being on today, and I hope you have a great day today, and Texas Tech just keeps on winning.
Well, hey, guys, I appreciate you having me on very much, and it's quite an honor to be a part of the softball program, just the small part that I am, but it's sure a lot of fun.
You betcha.
Keep it up, buddy.
You bet.
You're great. I thought you were going to say it's such an honor to be on your show.
Yeah. And I already had something to say, so you can put it on his resume.
Let me tell you, it is an honor to be on your show because you guys do a great job.
Well, I appreciate that. We do appreciate that.
We got a little more time if you want to elaborate on that.
Well, I did grow concerned earlier when you talked about needing to do more things topless.
Yeah.
But thank goodness you were talking about a burger.
Hey, have a big Saturday today.
We'll see you, buddy. Thank you, Kyle.
All right, guys.
Kyle Rogers, everybody.
Sports talk conversations with a good laugh mixed in. This is the Sports Talk with Thetford and Ashby podcast from Double T 97.3, presented by Cantex Roofing and Construction.
Bednarz and Associates, Daryl and Bunny Bednarz, Blake and Brittany. They can do any kind of insurance you're looking for, and I'm talking any kind. And Daryl Bednarz is the pro at ag insurance. Farmers, ranchers, you got horses. Yeah, he can help you. Anyway, Daryl Bednarz, 125th and Quaker Avenue is where you'll find them. Plains Capital Bank, ride with the good guys at Plains Capital. So many years here in Lubbock, helping everybody. They have just poured into this community, our youth sports, everything. And that's Plains Capital Bank, locations all over the city of Lubbock. They had 13. I think they just have 12 now. But some of us old people still have to go to the bank. And it's fun to do that. So go see them at Plains Capital Bank. You'll be glad that you did because they will take care of you at Plains Capital.
Lubbock Sports Station with Sports Talk with Thetford and Ashby on Double T 97.3.
All righty. You ready for Roofwise, Gary?
No.
Okay.
No, I will do this. I will say this about Roofwise, though. We're getting to the very end of this deal where you're going to get your insurance to pay for that hailstorm. So for goodness sakes, take care of that. But I'm going to tell you what, I used Roofwise, and I could not be happier with them. So there's over 100 roofing companies to choose from, but make the wise choice and use Roofwise. I said that so that people would remember the name.
That was good.
Wise choice. Roofwise.
So good.
And the phone number is 806-500-7089. Ask for the Thetford and Ashby discount.
Looky here.
Scared me flat to death.
I know it. I thought we're being held up. Okay, we're going to call Coach Kittley real quick here. You got Coach Kittley. Coach, welcome to the show. Thank you for doing this.
Good morning, guys.
Hey, you know who's in our studio with us right now? The masked rider.
I know.
And a cheerleader. And Stephanie Rhodes here. We got the spirit choir. They're all for you. They came in just for you today.
Well, they're first class. I can promise you that.
They are first class.
We're having a little pep rally for the track team today.
Yeah. Hey, Coach.
We'll take everything we can get. Absolutely.
I watched some of it yesterday, and what happened to our 400 guy? He pulled up right at the end.
He was cramping up a little bit, and we're hoping he made the final. But
okay, great.
Hopefully he'll be a lot better today.
Okay, I thought he didn't pull a hamstring or something.
Not too serious.
But he did make the final. That's what I was wondering.
It's over 100 degrees, and we're trying our best. But this is, being out there all day. It's a challenge.
Pickle juice.
Well, I will tell you, pickle juice. I will tell you this, Coach. What I watched on ESPN Plus. The announcers, they kept talking about Tech, men and women. I mean, they kept bringing Tech up, and we're not up at the top right now.
Well, we've earned that right.
But we have earned it. That just shows you, Coach. They kept Texas Tech. Texas Tech is coming back. They got great sprinters. Is that true?
Well, we're going to try to have a good day today, and hopefully, get on that podium. That's our goal.
All right. Do they have scoreboards there where everybody knows? Because it's got to be a little disheartening for y'all to always be down at the bottom until we get to the sprinting events.
Yeah, it's on there. They show after every event. They show the scores, and it's just kind of how your team is built, and then what events are on the Thursday and what events are on Friday, and then it's just kind of the nature of our our strengths. We're really good today in the high jump, and we're good in the triple jump, and we're pretty good in the discus. And so there's things on the field events that help us. And then there's just only 8 events have been completed of the 21. So these are all the finals today.
I know. Where are we standing right now? I had it after 3
we're real
events.
Close. K-State is 46, I think, to 42 on the men. We're right there with them, but we have a lot more today. And then on the women, we're pretty far behind BYU. They are just loaded in the distance running, and we're just real well-rounded. But we have good triple jump today. We have good high jump today. We have events they don't have, and we're going to close that gap. It's just if they do really well in the 1,500 and the 5,000 and the 800, it'll be tough for us to beat them. But if they just do average, and we have a good meet, and it's going to be. I've got it at about 125 to 128. Just putting it on paper.
Oh, wow.
You're amazing at doing that, Coach.
It's just 1 or 2 little things on either one of our teams that don't go perfect or don't go good can make that difference.
When you're always talking about filling lanes, did we fill enough lanes yesterday? I know one lane we didn't fill. Our sprinter in the 100, he came out of the blocks, but he only went about 5 feet. What happened there?
Yep. Well, Baylor kid jumped the gun next to him, and he knew it, but the starter didn't. They didn't stop the race.
Wow!
And he should have kept running, but it's just so obvious that the kid jumped, and so he just thought surely they're going to call this race back, and they didn't.
Did you mention that to the starter?
Oh yeah, I had.
I bet you did.
Yeah.
Few words. I filed a protest, but it didn't do any good.
Well, what could they have done after the race
Well, nothing. The starter plays God in that role, and it's just up to him. And they just missed it. I mean, they made a human error. I mean, it happens.
Did they admit it? Did they admit it?
Yeah, they did. They did.
Oh,
they
wow.
Actually did.
Okay.
They just said, "Hey, we saw him move, but I didn't call it back. I just didn't."
All right, so the women, it's going to be close, and the men, because Kansas State's quite a bit better than they used to be.
But they've got all those scholarships this year, and they really have got a good team. And it's going to be close. Our men have got to have a good we're just in better position on the men going into the day than our women. But we did qualify a lot of women, and we qualified a lot of men. I mean, we have the 4x, we can't, like the 4x1, we can't drop the stick. We got to get around. If we don't win, get second or third, we just got to be solid.
Okay.
And then we've got 1 in the 100, 3 in the 200, 2 in the 400, 2 in the 800.
That's good.
K-State doesn't have that much. They're really good in the triple jump and the high jump, and they've got a 400 guy that's really good, but they don't have as much running. We have 3 110 hurdlers and then 1 400 hurdler. So we almost have something in every event.
That's good.
And the meets,
we just got to keep coming.
Most of the meets tonight, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It's so hot. I mean, it was 106 Monday and then 102, I think, and then about 100 yesterday.
Is Timmy Tope? Did she win the high jump?
That's today.
Okay.
So hopefully she'll get in there and get it done. And that's the one thing BYU doesn't have high jumpers. So we've got 3 good high jumpers there. So we're hoping to have a really good opportunity. We've got triple jump. They don't have triple jump.
Hey,
so
Coach,
there's certain events that we're going to start coming on them. It's just a matter of, if we can get them.
This is a hard sport to coach. It's hard just to keep up with what all you got going on.
we go out there at 3:00 today, and then we're finishing at 9. I mean, it's just that's every day.
Yeah.
3 days in a row doing that. You got both genders, and I'm just coaching something all the time and watching something all the time, and it's the way it is.
Do they wet anything down to keep it from getting so darn hot? Because I'm just thinking of those high jumpers. That tartan over's got to be just 115 degrees.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very hot, but they don't. They try to have a few little shade areas where they can go take a jump and kind of get under a shade, but I don't know why they moved it to 3:00 and the long jumps and triple jumps at 3:00 and the discus at 3:00. But most of the meet is at night, and other than a few field events. But there's 21 events, and if you don't do something during the day, you just can't get done.
Well, Coach, we're pulling for you. And I will tell you that y'all got great coverage yesterday. They kept talking about Red Raiders. That's what they were talking about.
Let's make it better coverage today. We need to go have a good day and get some championships.
Yep, I agree.
Right. We're about to start the pep rally here in the studio for you. So
you try to listen.
You take care of them. They're good people.
All right. We'll do it, Coach.
Thank you, Coach Kittley.
Right.
Have a big day.
Good luck. Guns up.
You've been listening to the Sports Talk with Thetford and Ashby podcast from Double T 97.3. Catch the show live Saturday mornings from 9 to noon on Double T 97.3 FM or on the Double T 97.3 mobile app.